Welcome back to Chelsea Sport Focus. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Chelsea. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. Chelsea versus Leicester City injury news. 5 players out with 2 doubts. Chelsea welcome Leicester on Sunday. They have 4 players ruled out and 1 in doubt for the game. Chelsea will be looking to keep their charge for a Champions League place going as they welcome Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester to Stamford Bridge on Sunday. They sit 5th in the Premier League, 1 point off Man City in 4th and 2 off Nottingham Forest in 3rd. Leicester City injury news. The Foxes have just 2 players that could miss the game at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, with 1 already ruled out. Forward Abdul Fatawu has been ruled out as he is dealing with an ACL injury that he suffered in January. He will be looking at a return at the start of next season, having undergone surgery earlier in the year. Fullback Ricardo Pereira is a doubt for Sunday's game, as he is dealing with a hamstring injury. Van Nistelrooy said in late February, "Ricardo is making good progress in his comeback. He's part of team training." Having been in training for over 2 weeks, Pereira could make an appearance during the game against Chelsea on Sunday. Leicester players ruled out, Abdul Fatawu. Leicester players in doubt, Ricardo Pereira. Chelsea injury news. The Blues could be without up to 5 players against the Foxes, with 4 names already ruled out of the game. Firstly, strikers Marc Guiu and Nicholas Jackson are both on a similar timeline, dealing with hamstring injuries that they both suffered against West Ham on the January deadline day. They will both be expected to return after the international break later in the month. Noni Madueke is also out as he is recovering from a hamstring injury, which is also set to keep him out until April. Midfielder Romeo Lavia looked possible for a return this week, but the Belgian has been ruled out with a hamstring injury. Manager Enzo Maresca said, "Romeo started to train with us in the last 2 days, so slowly, we have all the players back, which is important for the final rush of the season." Finally, defender Malo Gusto is a doubt for Sunday's game. He is dealing with a knock that he picked up during Thursday's win against Copenhagen. Maresca said after the game, "He's okay, he's better. They just said to me he could be available for Sunday's game, so hopefully we will have him for Leicester." Chelsea players ruled out, Marc Guiu, Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, Romeo Lavia. Chelsea players in doubt, Malo Gusto. Chelsea's road to glory, a title-winning journey with 4 matches left in the season. Chelsea stood on the brink of history. The Premier League title was within reach, but the squad knew the battle wasn't over yet. Every training session at Cobham was filled with intensity, each player determined to give everything for the badge. Squad strength and injury worries. Malo Gusto remained a doubt after picking up a knock in the previous match. The medical team worked hard to get him ready, but Reece James prepared himself in case he needed to step in. Meanwhile, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo controlled the midfield, ensuring Chelsea remained dominant in the heart of the pitch. Cole Palmer, the creative spark, was ready to make the difference in attack. The Leicester City challenge. The atmosphere at Stamford Bridge was electric as Chelsea took on Leicester. From the first whistle, the Blues pressed high, determined to break down their opposition. Nicholas Jackson led the line with pace and aggression, while Palmer pulled the strings behind him. The moment of magic came in the second half. Enzo Fernandez played a perfect through ball, slicing through the defense. Palmer took one touch and buried the shot into the bottom corner. Chelsea held on for a 1-0 victory, earning another crucial 3 points. The title race intensifies. Next came Arsenal, a match that could decide the fate of the title. The Gunners pushed hard, but Chelsea's defense held strong. Robert Sanchez pulled off a stunning save to deny a late equalizer, securing a vital 2-1 win. Against Tottenham, the Blues put on a dominant display. Moises Caicedo controlled the midfield battle, shutting down Spurs' attacking threats. Palmer once again found the back of the net, sealing a 3-1 victory and keeping Chelsea ahead in the race. The final step. The last game of the season against Fulham would determine everything. Chelsea needed just a point to secure the title, but they wanted to end in style. Malo Gusto, finally recovered, returned to the starting 11, bringing fresh energy to the right flank. From the start, Chelsea controlled the game. Palmer struck first with a clinical finish, and Jackson doubled the lead with a composed effort. As the final whistle blew, the stadium erupted. Chelsea were champions of England once again.
Reclaimed their throne, Premier League champions once more.